Okay.
That's the scan right now. Oh.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some must-see ghost videos that may just test your nerve. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content, just like this. One of our viewers, Marcel VDW, shared an unsettling video to our Slapped Ham Facebook group. Marcel says he's from South Africa and every so often the local residents have something called load shedding. Periodically, the power's cut off for 2 or more hours to ease the load of national power usage. During these load shedding periods, Marcel uses his camera app and hits record, which automatically turns on the camera's flash so he can see and navigate around his house. The result is that Marcel has a lot of pointless videos of himself walking around the house in the dark. However, in one of these clips, it seems something rather unsettling was inadvertently captured. Take a look. The load shedding video shows Marcel getting a drink in the kitchen. However, watch closely as he walks down the hallway. See if you can spot anything strange. It is hard to see at first, but at the end of the darkened hallway you can just make out a figure as it slips around the corner. If we brighten the image, you can see that it's actually a shirtless man. So there's 3 possible explanations here. The first is that this video is all a hoax and that we're just seeing a roommate or friend. The other 2 options, however, are a little more creepy. The second is that we're seeing an intruder lurking in the dark. This option's pretty chilling considering Marcel claims that he didn't know anyone was there. So it's possible a prowler was lurking in the dark the whole time. This is conceivable given the scheduled power outages. Perhaps some burglars plan their break-ins during these times. The last option is that this is a full-bodied apparition caught on camera. Perhaps Marcel's apartment is haunted by some kind of presence. So I'll throw this one out to you, the viewers. Which of these 3 options do you think this most likely is? I'd love to hear your opinions in the comments below. This next photo was sent to the Facebook group Ghosted UK by one of their followers. The parents who took this photo were just taking some fun snaps of their child while he was playing around and weren't thinking too much of it. However, when they reviewed one of the pics, something eerie stood out. In the photo, you can see a young boy in the center of frame. Hovering close by is a strange misty shape. Whatever it is, it looks to have dark eyes and an open mouth, giving off an almost agonized expression. It also looks like it's wrapping an arm around the young boy. Several viewers adamantly said it couldn't be double exposure because the second figure doesn't resemble the boy at all, and its arm is on a different angle. A lot of people said it could be the spirit of a loved one, perhaps a grandparent, as they felt the figure was protecting the child. Others said they couldn't possibly agree as the figure looks far too sinister to be protecting the child at all. The other option here is that this is just pareidolia caused by the slightly blurry quality of the image. So what do you think? Is it protecting the young boy? Is it sinister? Or is it all just pareidolia? Take another look and decide for yourself. A grieving daughter believes she's captured footage of her late mother's spirit on security cam. In late May 2022, Janice Hilton was lying in bed when she received multiple notifications that her security system had detected movement in the living room downstairs. Janice sat up in bed and watched the live feed in confusion. Take a look at what she saw.
And this is just a short clip of what I actually saw, and I'm convinced that my mum coming to say hello, coming to visit us, and there's no other explanation. When cars go up on the street, it goes on wall, but curtains and blinds are closed.
You can see a white shape float around the room.
And like I said, this is just a short clip. It was lovely, and I just hope it was my mum coming to say hello, but I couldn't believe it.
Janice says that she watched the live feed for hours as the white shape wafted around the room.
This is just a short clip of what I actually saw, and I'm convinced that my mum coming to say hello, coming to visit us, and there's no other explanation. When cars go up on the street, it goes on wall.
Sadly, just 6 weeks prior, Janice's mum Sandra suddenly passed away. She says she can't quite explain the sighting and feels like it could be her mum's spirit coming to visit the family. Janice says that while the shape was floating around the living room, her dad, who was staying over, suddenly woke up and could feel his late wife's presence in the room. Several commenters on the clip suggested it could just be dust, cobwebs, or light from passing cars. Janice responded with an open mind, but did say that all the curtains were closed tight, so no light could have been causing reflections at all. So could this be Janice's mum coming to comfort the family? I guess if it brings everyone some peace, then that's all that really matters.
Like I said, this is just a short clip. It was lovely, and I just hope it was my mum coming to say hello, but I couldn't believe it.
This next series of photos were sent to us by one of our viewers, Yolanda Dominguez Beatty. In the first photo, Yolanda was home alone watching some TV when she took a casual snap of her new shoes. When she looked at the photo, she couldn't quite believe what she was seeing. In the reflection of the TV, you can see a shadowy figure. Again, Yolanda was home alone and has no idea what the figure is. There was nothing there that could have cast a silhouette. Could a shadow figure be lurking in Yolanda's home? In a second photo shared, we can see Yolanda and some of her friends at a bowling alley. Strangely, in the background, we can see the transparent head of an older male. The group is adamant that there was no one behind them at the time the photo was taken, otherwise they wouldn't have taken the snap in the first place. It is possible this second one could be some kind of malfunction with the camera, as there's a little bit of motion blur evident throughout the photo. Yolanda showed the picture to the bowling alley manager. They were freaked out and struggled to explain the strange transparent head. So does Yolanda have a knack for capturing evidence of the paranormal, or are the photos just a coincidence? Let me know where you sit on this in the comments down below.